All right, starting off with Washington versus Utah. Back when these teams first met up, Washington won 21-7. It was a defensive struggle. This was back in September. If you look at Washington and what they did, like look at Myles Gaskin did last week, he was the key for the Huskies in the Apple Cup win. And he'll have another breakout game performance, I think, here. Utah won't have their quarterback, so I think Washington wins big and they cover the spread. Next, we have Oklahoma versus Texas. The spread on Washington was -5. So Washington will cover that spread. Next, we have a big game. Number 5, Oklahoma versus number 9, Texas, for big playoff implications. The Sooners lost last time, 48-45 when they met, and the quarterbacks Cal Murray and Ellinger will put on a show for sure. Oklahoma still has playoff hopes alive. But they have to win convincingly enough to hold off Ohio State, because if Ohio State would win convincingly, we're going to get that next. They could take Oklahoma's spot. One of those two wants to get in, or they both want to get in, but it's dependent on if they win and how they win. But here's what's I think is going to happen in this game. It's going to be tough. I think Oklahoma wins by 3, but Texas covers the spread. So I'll take Oklahoma to win, but Texas definitely covers the spread. Next, we have the big game, Alabama versus Georgia. Can Georgia slow down Alabama's insane offensive machine? The Bulldogs have the running game to control the clock, but can they generate enough pass rush to slow down Alabama's receivers? Alabama wins this, but they fail to cover the spread. 13 is a little bit high. And the last game I'm going to go over for the playoff implications is Ohio State versus Northwestern. I mean, okay, real quick, I'll go over Clemson versus Pitt. I think Clemson wins that, but Pitt covers the spread. I don't 26.5. I don't even get into spreads like that because it's too unstable. You never know what's going to happen. It's a lot to cover. So here's our next big game: number 6 Ohio State versus number 21 Northwestern. Ohio State got a Northwestern team that won 7 of its past 8. They lost to Michigan by 3 and Notre Dame by 10. This is a big one. The Ohio State needs to make a big impression if they want to get in. Ohio State wins big and they cover the spread, I still think. So, going back to the playoffs, let's take a look at the playoffs and let's see if we can see who's going to get in. Again, here's how it goes. It's Alabama's in first place, Clemson's in second, Notre Dame's in third, Georgia's fourth, Oklahoma's fifth, and Ohio State's sixth. The only change that I can see possibly happen here is Ohio State or Oklahoma taking Georgia's place, because Georgia would be 11-2, and Oklahoma or Ohio State would be 12-1. So that's the only change I can see possibly happening in the playoffs.